Explore the enigma of Lake Mead's diminishing waters in Lake Mead, decoding the rapture signal behind the mysterious drying. Unravel the connection between the shrinking lake and potential apocalyptic symbols, delving into the implications of climate change. This investigation unveils the intricate interplay between environmental changes and ancient prophecies, inviting readers to contemplate the profound significance of this mysterious phenomenon. Lake Mead, found on the Colorado River, is like a giant water source for many people in the southwestern United States. But in recent times, something worrying has been happening. The water levels in the lake are going down really fast. If you look at pictures from satellites, you can clearly see the big difference between how much water Lake Mead used to have and how small it has become now. This is a significant and alarming problem. Scientists say that a bunch of things are causing this issue, and one of the main reasons is climate change. The Earth is getting warmer overall, and this is making the temperatures go up in the region around Lake Mead. Because of this, droughts are happening more often, and they are more severe. Droughts mean there's not enough rain, and that's a big issue for a place like Lake Mead, which depends on water from the Colorado River. On top of that, the higher temperatures make more water evaporate from the lake, making it lose water even faster. People are also playing a part in making the situation worse. We use a lot of water, sometimes more than what's sustainable or healthy for the lake. Farms in the area sometimes use water in ways that aren't the most efficient, and this adds to the problem. So human activities, like using too much water and not being careful about how we use it, are making Lake Mead lose water at a rate we haven't seen before. This is a serious issue because Lake Mead is crucial for supplying water to millions of people. It's not just about having less water for our daily needs. It can also affect the wildlife and the environment around the lake. If the water keeps going down, it could lead to problems for everyone who depends on Lake Mead. In simple terms, the shrinking of Lake Mead is like a big warning sign. It's telling us that we need to take better care of our planet, especially when it comes to how we use and conserve water. It's a reminder that the choices we make every day can have a big impact on the places we rely on for important resources, like Lake Mead. So it's important for everyone to be aware of this issue and try to make choices that help, not hurt, our environment. People have noticed some interesting similarities between what's happening to Lake Mead and things written in the Bible, especially in a part called the Book of Revelation. This part of the Bible talks about really big and important events, often using symbolic language and visions to describe them. One thing mentioned in these writings is the drying up of bodies of water, like lakes or rivers, and this has caught the attention of some folks. In simple terms, the Book of Revelation talks about a time of great changes and big events, almost like a dramatic story. It mentions catastrophic happenings, signs in the sky, and the idea that Jesus Christ will come back. Now, some people are looking at the shrinking waters of Lake Mead and thinking it's a bit like what the Bible talks about, a major change that might be connected to something even bigger. Those who believe in this interpretation say that the decreasing water levels in Lake Mead seem to fit with what the Bible predicted a long time ago. They connect it to the idea that human actions, especially those contributing to climate change, are making the lake dry up faster, just like the ancient text foretold. It's essential to understand that interpretations like these can vary, and not everyone sees it the same way. Some people might see the changes in Lake Mead as a natural result of climate change, while others might see it as a sign of something more mystical or related to ancient prophecies. In simpler terms, it's like finding clues in a really old story that seem to match what's happening now with Lake Mead. Whether it's a mere coincidence or a connection to something bigger is open to personal belief. What's clear is that people are fascinated by the idea that events in our world today might somehow link back to ancient writings that have been passed down through generations. It adds a layer of mystery and wonder to the ongoing story of Lake Mead's diminishing waters. Picture this. Around Lake Mead, people have been hearing some really strange sounds, like far-off trumpets or echoes from another world. It's like something out of a mysterious story. Witnesses say these eerie noises echo through the canyons around the lake, creating an atmosphere of wonder and curiosity. Now, scientists usually have explanations for things, and they often say that these sounds might be normal things happening in the earth, like rocks moving or wind blowing through canyons. But here's where it gets interesting. Some folks believe there's more to these sounds than just nature doing its thing. They see a connection between these mysterious noises and stories from the Bible about special sounds announcing important events. In the Bible, there are accounts of celestial announcements, like trumpets sounding. that are linked to significant happenings. So when people hear these strange sounds around Lake Mead, some of them think it might be a kind of divine warning or message, almost like nature itself is trying to tell us something important. Even though scientists often say these sounds have a natural explanation, many people have a natural tendency to see things from a spiritual point of view. It's like a mix of science and mystery, where the unknown adds a touch of awe and speculation to the story. It's not just about the lake losing water anymore. It's about an added layer of mystery in the air, making people wonder about the connection between the environment and something beyond our understanding. This combination of environmental changes and unexplained sounds has sparked the human imagination. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved or a secret message from the universe. People are curious creatures, always seeking meaning and significance in things that seem out of the ordinary. So when strange sounds echo through the canyons, it becomes a part of a larger narrative, making the shrinking of Lake Mead more than just a scientific phenomenon. It's a story that captures our fascination and prompts us to ponder the mysteries of the world around us. Okay, so imagine people from all around the world are talking a lot about Lake Mead and how its water levels going down could be a really big deal, maybe even apocalyptic. That's a pretty serious word, right? It means something really important and potentially not so great. Now there's a video that goes along with all this talk, and it's trying to tell everyone, hey, pay attention. This is important. The video isn't just about the lake losing water. It's about making everyone aware of what's happening and getting ready for possible challenges. It's like a call to action, asking people to be vigilant, which means being watchful and ready. In the video, they bring up something interesting. They connect what's going on with Lake Mead to stories in the Bible, especially ones about Jesus coming back unexpectedly. It's like saying, hey, just like how we might not see Jesus coming, we might not have seen this problem with the lake coming either. We need to think about how our actions affect the planet. So why is this so urgent? Well, they're pointing a big finger at climate change, saying it's a major player in what's happening to Lake Mead. They're stressing how important it is to tackle climate change, because it's not just about the environment. It's about how everything is connected. Like a big web where one thing affects another. They're throwing a challenge at everyone, saying, think about your role in taking care of the earth. It's like asking people to be responsible and careful about how they treat the planet. They want us to be mindful, which means paying attention and thinking about our impact on the environment. In simpler terms, it's like a big wake-up call. The video is saying, hey, we've got a problem with Lake Mead, and it's linked to how we're treating the earth. Let's not just talk about it. Let's do something. Let's take care of our planet because it's the only one we've got. So it's not just about the lake, it's about all of us, working together to be better stewards of our home. Explore the enigma of Lake Mead's diminishing waters in Lake Mead, decoding the rapture signal behind the mysterious drowning. Unravel the connection between the shrinking lake and potential apocalyptic symbols, delving into the implications of climate change. This investigation unveils the intricate interplay between environmental changes and ancient prophecies, inviting readers to contemplate the profound significance of this mysterious phenomenon.